how to turn your website into a lead generating machine.
My name is Braden. I'm the founder of Thinker AI, which is an AI automation agency. Basically, I specialize in automating business operations using AI to help save time and money. This is pretty much a continuation of a first video of how to use Bolt.new, which is a vibe coding platform that I use to build websites and pretty good looking landing pages. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to take one of those websites and automate lead generation via make.com as well as Airtable. Okay. If this video is of any use to you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody that you feel like can benefit from this as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this video now. I'm gonna show you step by step of how I set up a automatic lead capturing form on my website and how to have those leads forwarded to a CRM or spreadsheet for you to use and begin making money for your business today. Let's get to it. All right, so here we are. I am inside of Bolt.new. This right here is a website. It's pretty much a demo for a law firm. I named it Thinker Law. Put this in full screen so you can take a look at it. All right. So basically, I built this website off of a prompt. And if you watch part one of me using the Bolt app, the Bolt.new app, you can see how I construct my prompts to make these websites. This website's pretty simple, right? But anyway, we'll get more into that later. But here's our demo law firm website. Okay. You can go through here and see it's about personal injury law, family law. You got some criminal defense in here, right? So the main purpose of this part of the video, I'm going to demonstrate how to take a simple website and turn it into a lead generating machine. All right. A lot of people have websites that get traffic. They might have a contact form on there. Their leads go to a CRM. Sometimes those leads don't get worked fast enough. I'm all about automating everything so you can get your leads as quickly as possible, contact them as quickly as possible, close the deal as quickly as possible, and make money as quickly as possible. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how I'm going to take this simple law firm website, and I'm going to take a pre-existing contact form that's on the website, and I'm going to attach it to a webhook via make.com, and I'm going to send the leads over to a CRM on a spreadsheet via make.com and instantly be able to reach out to those leads. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. So like I said, this is Bolt.new. Everything you do inside of here is prompt based. You don't really need to code anything. It's not a lot of drag and drop templates. You simply just type in what you want to do and get it done, right? So main tools we need to have here. Here's our Bolt, where we will edit the website. Then over here is the actual live website, okay? And I have a scenario here in make.com that I'm going to build the automation to send the leads over to the CRM, all right? Cool. Then this is going to be where I store the names. I'm going to store the names. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Airtable. Airtable is like Google Sheets on steroids. Basically a AI version of Google Sheets. Now I know Google Sheets has its own AI capabilities nowadays, but I really prefer Airtable. It's really fast, reliable, big on automation. It's real simple, real pretty to look at. That's basically why I use it. Okay. So these are what I have: my Airtable here, my make.com scenario that I'm going to build here live for this part of the video, and then my live site, my Bolt site. Okay. So here in Bolt, boom, this is what we have, right? So what I want to do is, first of all, I already tested all these links, so I know what they do. When you click this free consultation form, it's going to take you over to another page, the contact page. This is where I'm going to attach the webhook to send our leads over to my Airtable spreadsheet. Okay. So first of all, let's get back into editing mode. All right. Open up the contact page. Now, basically, what I want to do is see when they submit this button right here, I want this to trigger my webhook. So first, I'm going to go over to make.com and I'm going to create a brand new webhook, right? So you click this webhooks, you go to custom webhook, boom, now you got it. I have some webhooks already made, but I'm just going to make a new one for this demo, right? So we're going to add a new webhook, right? Let's go ahead and name this webhook the same thing. We're going to name this Thinker Law Firm Leads, right? So, boom, bam. Cool. Next, save that, right? So, boom. Now we have a custom webhook URL, and this is what we're going to use to attach to our submission form. All right, so right now you see that the webhook is thinking, it's waiting for me to activate it so it knows what to send over. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to copy this webhook address. We're going to go back to bolt.new, and what I want to do is I want to select this button. Matter of fact, the best thing you should do here is select the entire form. You want the form to collect all the information and send it over to your scenario, right? So I'm going to tell Bolt, attach this webhook to this submission form, send over all fields via webhook. Now, guys, usually what I do is I make this a lot more complex. I'm real strict with my prompts. Right now for the demo, I'm keeping it simple as I can so I can just get through this as quickly as possible and show you guys how this works, right? So boom, that's what I'm telling it what I want to do. Then I'm gonna copy and paste the webhook I want to send it to. Now all I gotta do is click. I need to click this submit button. All right, it's gonna make its updates. All right, cool. So it says it's done. So next, what I want to always do after you make these type of updates to your Bolt website, you need to always publish it. Publish it, let it update. Like I said, I haven't done anything with this website yet. Honestly, all I did was build the website, and I'm gonna connect everything live. So hopefully it works. If I have any issues, I guess you guys get to see me troubleshoot those issues live. But let's do this, right? Boom, says it's ready to go. So we're gonna go back to my live page. I'm gonna refresh it a couple times, let it make sure that it updates right. Boom. Now we have that webhook activated. So let's go over back to make.com. You see it's still thinking, right? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some information into the webhook, right? And information into the contact form. The webhook should be able to pick it up. So we're just gonna put some basic phone numbers in there. Now what I want to do is pick what kind of case type this is. Let's just say car accident. And we're just gonna put in test because right now I just want the webhook to pick up the structure of the form. So boom, click send. All right, my message has been sent. So let's go check my webhook. Boom, successfully determined. So once you get that green, you know you're good, right? So you want to save that. Bam. Now what I can do is I can click into my webhook and oh, not yet. Boom. So now that we know the webhook is structured, next thing we want to do is we want to attach our Airtable to our make.com scenario, right? So what you want to do is click this little plus sign, open up a new module. We're going to go to Airtable. You're going to go to create a record. And I already have my Airtable base connected in here. In another video, I'll go through and show you guys how to set that up if you need to. But first, you want to attach the base, the Airtable base that you're using, which is going to be Thinker Demo Base, right? It's thinking the table I want to attach is going to be Thinker Law Firm Leads. All right, so it has all this stuff. So in the Airtable, all this information should match on my Airtable. All right, here we are in here we are back in Airtable. As you see here, I have a Airtable with the fields matching what's on the submission form field. Now, if I do this correctly, once I enter my information into the live website, the information should populate right here into the Airtable spreadsheet. So let's go back to make.com. Now, remember, I just structured my webhook, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into these fields right here and I can add variables. If you don't know what what a variable is, I will make a new video doing a full walkthrough of how this works using make.com. But for right now, I'm just going to do a quick demonstration. In the full names, we want to make sure that each field is mapped correctly with the information from the webhook where the phone number will go. I do need the email address to be sent over. Case type is this buddy right here. Boom. Message is message, right? So now that I have all these mapped, I want to click save. Okay, so now that you saved your Airtable scenario, you're going to click save again. Now, when I go back to the live website, I'm going to put the same information in again. case type, car accident, and testing. All right, so let's send that information over. There was a problem sending everything over. So I need to figure out what is wrong here, right? So, like I said, if something is wrong, we're going to figure out right away. Oh, I figured it out. So, first of all, let's make sure we run this scenario once, okay? All right, let's go back. Got a feeling what it is. Boom, click submit. So, the problem was I didn't have the scenario webhook activated. We'll get into that, right? So, boom, you come here, click it. There's all my information that the webhook collected, right? Now, if you go over here to the Airtable module, you see there's an error. Let's figure out what that error is. It says it receives something that it doesn't understand. It says it cannot parse the value. Cool, no biggity. All right, so we will troubleshoot that and I will come back. All right, let's do this. So here's the problem, all right? And this is something if you're using Airtable or anytime you're doing these make.com scenarios, you need to make sure that everything is formatted properly. For example, I did not have my field here on my Airtable mapped properly. Let me show you why. So you go to edit field. Now this type of field is labeled as a user. Long story short, that's the incorrect format. It needs to be either a single line text or what I like to use is straight up email format. All right, we're going to save that. All right, once that's saved, I'm going to go back over to my make.com scenario. We're going to basically restart all this, right? So I'm going to turn my scenario on, make sure that it catches the information as it comes in live, right? We're going to run it once, right? So back to my live site, thinkerlawfirm.com. That's not the domain, but Thinker Law Firm. Who knows? Maybe I'll become a lawyer after this. Anyway, let's go ahead and fill out this form one more time. I'm going to put my name, my number, select my case type. Let's do wrongful death. All right. Once again, we're testing. All right. Let's give this a shot one more time. Click send my information. Boom. Cool. Let's go check my Airtable and see what happened. Bam. There's my information here. It loaded up. We can go back to my make.com scenario. Check. Looks like everything went through properly. If you click into the webhook, you can see the bundle, which is basically the information that was sent over when I submitted my form. This is all my information here that you guys just watched me put in. It sent that over to my Airtable module. My Airtable caught it, sent all the information over. Boom, right? There you go. Now, every time somebody goes onto this website and inserts their information into this form, it automatically instantly gets populated onto my spreadsheet, which I'm going to use as a basic CRM. And from there, the possibilities of what you do with those leads are endless. I will go into deeper detail in another video about Airtable. You can come over here and set up automations, which means I could set up an automation to, let's say, every time a lead is entered onto my form, I can automatically send an email to that lead or send an email notification to myself or somebody on my team who could reach out to the lead and begin the sales process from there, right? So that's one thing, right? So boom, now Thinker Law Firm is ready to capture leads via the submission form, the contact form, right? The next step I'm going to go through is I'm going to embed a voice agent. Okay. A lot of websites, especially law firm websites, have, those basic chat bots where you type in your information and they say, hey, cool, we'll get back to you within 24 hours. Some people have caught on to the new form of AI chatbots where they conversate with you live like a person. I like to mix a little bit of both. One cool thing is not only can you have a text-based chatbot on your website, I like to put voice agents onto the websites to conversate with you like a real person. And I'm gonna build a voice agent. I haven't built it yet. It's gonna take me a quick second. I'm gonna build out a voice agent. I'm going to embed it onto the website, and it's gonna basically act like a sales assistant to answer FAQs and other information about the person visiting the website. Which I can also have this voice agent forward the information to somebody on my team as well, just like I would with the webhook that I set up for the contact form. Okay. So that's this part done. We're going to go into the next part and turning this Bolt website into a lead generating machine. This is something that you can implement not only for your own business or for your client's business like I have myself. Like I said, I have clients that pay me money every month to automate their lead generation as well as building their websites. That's something I offer as well. But cool. That's that part right there. Let's go ahead and get to this next part where I embed a live AI voice agent onto the website that you can chat with in real time. Okay, let's do it. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you for watching. And once again, if this is helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with anybody else that you want to bless with this knowledge. I will be coming back soon to share more automation tools and other pretty cool AI related topics. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.